Marfoogle News Entertainment, radicalizing his followers.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is basically different clips of some of the things that Iggy was saying way back when um, quite honestly, I never heard this stuff from him because when you're in a cult, you don't see or hear what the other side is saying. You're in attack mode all the time. He said these things. I just never heard them until now. I'm going through his videos and I'm floored that he was saying 3 years ago what I am telling you now regarding Dex and Adam and the occult and just all this stuff. And so I'm just putting this, to share those moments, those video clips that he did. And it's not just him, y'all. There's another channel that we don't even know about. And I listened to his video and it floored me as well. So take a listen.
Let's all meet up at the conspiracy table. You know, the topic is did Marfoogle scam veterans out of money? You know, when he takes donations, he says, you know, if you buy these t-shirts that they design, you know, based off other, other brands that's already exist, you know, other mainstream brands, like for instance, you know, like the Godfather um puppet shit, like the Godfather puppet string shit. He made a shirt out of that, and then he was like, we designed this." I'm like, bro, that was already a design, like. But anyway, he's saying that if you buy those t-shirts, the money goes to, I want to say, they said Cars for Heroes. So the money goes to veterans, so I guess they can get cars or whatever. What's the bigger picture here, right? People are upset that he's stealing money from veterans. I don't know if y'all listen to Marfoogle News. I listen to everybody in the truth community. You know, this guy Marfoogle, is he scamming veterans? Why don't I have any sympathy for somebody that's an employee of the government? Anybody that's an employee of the government is a henchman of the New World Order, whether it be a police officer or someone in, you know, someone that's active in the military or someone that's a veteran. You know what veterans should be telling? You see, yo, I watched this movie called Man Down with the dude Shia LaBeouf from Transformers. No, I'm not even lying to you. That movie made me cry to see how fucked up this individual was and put their life on the line for a country that doesn't give a fuck about them. Your life is priceless. And you're offering that, you're trading that for what? You know, the veterans should be telling, when all these veterans say they come home and they have PTSD and they have no place to live, they're homeless and they're hungry and they have no cars to drive, and they feel like, well, damn, I did all of that for what? I fought for my country for what? I risked my priceless life for what? A lot of these people that go to the military and go to war and shit, they leaving their family, right? Wife and kids and all of that, to go fight for a country that when they come back don't give a fuck about them. The truth is, the veterans should be telling American citizens, whatever you do, don't join the military. That's what the veterans should be saying. Because what is a patriot? A patriot, okay? A patriot defends his country from the government. A patriot does not enforce, you know what I'm saying, whatever government agendas they have. And people just don't understand that. Cause where's these veterans at? You know, where's the veteran convoy, right? They had the trucker convoy. Where's the veteran convoy to go down to DC? Whoever's raising these gas prices, tripling our gas prices, right? This is what I'm saying. People will protest and riot in the streets over some scripted propaganda in the media, allegedly, right? Over somebody getting murdered. Listen, check this out. People will protest and riot and burn down cities over a stranger getting murdered. But we all getting murdered. It was probably scripted. But we all getting murdered right now at the gas tank. I just put $15 in my gas tank. Didn't even go to a quarter tank. I almost had to be resuscitated at the pump. I need a life alert every time I go to the gas station. Serious? And what do y'all do? Comply. 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 Why are you paying triple the amount for gas? Why are you going along with this role play?
Okay, so really quick, this guy is he's speaking about Marf, but he's it's not that he's against veterans. He has no understanding. And when you read the books they took out, you have understanding why the men and women coming back from war, why they talk to themselves, why they act strange to us, or why they're taking their own lives, why they have PTSD. And there's a reason, and it's clear in the books that they took from us. But this guy is also, he's carnal. He's not awake spiritually. He freely admits that, he knows that he should be, spiritual, but he likes his money, cars, and women. So right here, you just heard him, he's saying, where were all the veterans in the convoy and where this and where that? Why are you paying so much at the triple pump or whatever? Well, he just paid at the pump. So um, when people don't have spiritual knowledge and understanding, then they're lost. And this guy is lost in a lot of this. And unfortunately, this is the way a lot of people think.
That's all this fake ass society is. It's a giant game of role play. It's either a spiritual simulation or it's a man-made simulation. Have you asked yourself that question? Why are you going along with shit? You a grown ass man or a grown ass woman. You are your own entity. You are your own, honestly, you're your own corporation. Why are you can make your own rules. Why are you fucking following what somebody else's, what are you doing?
So here he's talking about, going with the program and all this, but I think I clipped it out, but towards the end of this video, he talks about, he's homeless. He's 31 years old, homeless, living in his car. And he talks about how he did this and he did that and he followed this and followed that as far as all the government rules to get money, subsidized money, to get into a home, an apartment, and they never called him back. So just like he's saying here, you know, that we're all following the rules and following the government, all that. Well, so is he. So again, I'm showing you how most people think, and this is a really, really good example of that.
So when it comes to this situation right here, I don't give about Marfoogle. I've been listening to him for a while. I'm surprised his channel never got shut down, because when people talk about real shit, even if it's you speaking code or whatever, your channel gets shut down. And if your channel don't get shut down, they censor your channel and things of that nature. All right, when you strictly exposing, things, because YouTube is not that platform.
So the reason Adam's channel has not gotten shut down is because he's given a list of the words not to use. So he's not like faking that. He was given the list. He is a Pogo channel. He is he allowed Dex in, and we know who Dex works for or worked for. I think it's more than just worked. I think it's still an ongoing thing, but that's my opinion. But here's a Pogo channel, and they're not going to take him off the air. However, to avoid the algorithm of the bad words that you shouldn't use, he was given a list, and it's a big list, so he avoids those things. But he wasn't taken down for a reason, so that we can be tracked in data mines. It's that simple. And strange enough, one of the words that was on that list is the word Christian. Yep. So Snafu Snaps pointed that out. And when Snafu Snaps pointed out to them, Adam put the word Christian back on the list. So whether or not that's a word that'll get you banned, a lot of people are saying it, but I think eventually it will get you censored on the channel on YouTube.
So and like I was having a conversation with L. L is only one of the few content creators I listen to when it comes to, like, not even conspiracies, just things that's going on in the world. And hey, man, you can't even drink your own tap water. What are we doing? So I don't feel bad for the people that's buying his stuff because they want to. Oh, and yeah, what I was saying was the only way, everybody on the internet, once they get a certain amount of followers, they get like a little cult. It's just weird. We just live in a pro cult society, right? We live in a pro, like, everything is just like, oh man, it's just the idol worship is on every level. It's disgusting. And so I was telling Elle that the only way you could take somebody down or even have an impact is if somebody speaks up against this guy. I don't know how many subscribers he got, but it would take somebody to speak up against this guy that has the same amount of subscribers as him or more subscribers than him, because that's all this is. That's all that's going on in this world is cult wars. Like, that shit need to be a reality show. It's just cult wars. Whose cult is bigger? You know what I'm saying? And what cult can censor the other cult? That's it.
So on my channel, I don't have that many followers or subs, and YouTube teaches to do love bombing, love bombs. Well, I don't know if YouTube teaches those words specifically, but Adam uses love bombing and love bombs, and you could see that in the past video. But he uses this, and it is used to get the loyalty of the people that he sends a love bomb to, like sending all of his subscribers over to another channel to sub for them. And that channel is so grateful and everything, they'll do anything Adam wants. That's how he gets you under his thumb. But he did this to Homegrown, and Homegrown didn't bite. Homegrown was like, I don't care, I'm not going to attack people, because they wanted him to attack people, and he said no. And he's still paying for that no, because they still go after him, hacking and tracking and harassing him. And I will say allegedly, although I know it's true, I'll say allegedly because I don't know, I wasn't there, I didn't see it happen, but I believe what Homegrown says. Now, I do know I'm waking up a lot of people, because a lot of people are coming in the comments saying that they had no idea and they just realized this. So as small as my channel is compared to Adam's, the people that the Father wants them to understand and wake up, well, that's who's going to come to my channel. And I believe that, to hear the truth.
And even if this guy really did scam, I listened to the interview. The guy was on the phone with somebody from, I'm assuming it was a representative for Cars for Heroes, and he was saying, for the last 3 years, Marfoogle didn't give him a dime, or he didn't give him any money or anything like that. That's the bigger picture for me. These people are upset that these veterans were being scammed out of their money, but I'm like, wait, these same veterans help the government control every aspect of our life. I'm just saying, I do Grubhub deliveries. I ride around and do deliveries. Cops be looking at me, you know what I'm saying? The cops be looking at me like I'm food. They be looking at me like they want me bad. They like, man, we want to give him a ticket. We want to tow his car. We want to take him to jail. I'm like, bro, I'm feeding the community. Like, these are fucking road pirates. So it's like, I don't know. No. Unless a veteran is saying, whatever you do, don't join the military. Whatever you do, don't end up another NWO hench for the people that participate in this controlling ass beast system. I have no sympathy for you at all. Because at the end of the day, when shit hit the fan, that same government is going to allegedly slaughter all of y'all. These same veterans, these same people that's active in the military are going to be the people that's rounding up us. they're gonna be rounding us up.
And I do believe this part of what he's saying, that our own military will be used against us. That's why I believe that they were all forced to get um, the cure for the illness. I believe is because anyone that wouldn't do it got booted out of the military, and the ones that did are in. So I think there's a specific agenda for that.
Let's have a real conversation. People don't live in a real reality. Um, and people get too emotional and attached, bro. It's the internet. You know, if you are a truther or somebody that's speaking about, and somebody that's in this community genre of, you know, trying to expose, you know, what's going on in the world and things of that nature, and questioning reality, you know, and you a content creator and you got thousands and thousands of followers, if you are not trying to bring people together in real life, if you're not trying to use your energy to bring people together in real life, and you can and focus on what really matters is human, you know, relationships with other human beings and connections, and, you know, learning how to eat off the land and provide for yourself, and being you know, you're striving to be sovereign as much as you can in this controlling ass society.
So here clearly he says that unless you're living on a farm and raising your own animals and trying to live sovereign, that he doesn't want to listen to. Well, he's still in the city, knows he should get out, but doesn't. And so there are a lot of people like him and that are hypocrites. And I don't say that in a mean sense of the word, but as the actual sense of the word. They say one thing and do another. So, yeah, you can clearly hear where his mind frame is.
It is what it is. Want to bring a military member on to say the same thing. I talk to people in the military that literally tell you, yeah, they don't give a fuck about us. A lot of people just join, either people join in the military because they're brainwashed and indoctrinated and really think they're fighting for their country, or they're joining because they have no other option. They don't have no place to go. Let's have a real conversation. Country, you know, people don't want to admit this. Country don't need the country doesn't need, you know what I'm saying, boots on the ground. The country don't need you, bro. The government don't need you, right? They got drones and shit. You know, I'm really just here to have a conversation about the bigger picture. You know, if this whole world is a scam, you know, and the honest truth is, sure, you can expose this guy scamming veterans, but he has such a big cult following that it's not even gonna, people don't understand, you know, how this shit really works, man. Once you have people that join your cult, there's nothing a person can do. Look at, and I say this respectfully, like look at Ghislaine Maxwell. Look at a Ghislaine Maxwell, right? You had this guy, Tim Dillon or whoever, you had this famous comedian that went on Joe Rogan's podcast with Alex Jones. They said Alex Jones is getting sued for $49 million, and he still got some other lawsuits or whatever. Is it fake? Fine, it might be all fake.
So I heard that Mr. Jones was married to an elite. I don't know for facts, I've never looked into it, but when I first was waking up to all this stuff, I understood that he was married to an elite.
But when we talk about the power, or this conditioning now where defamation is overriding freedom of speech. So you're the freedom of speech. You're entitled to say whatever. You have the right to say whatever you want to say. But if you defame somebody, or if you talk shit about somebody, basically if you say, I don't believe the mainstream narrative, your ass is gonna be that's gonna be a $49 million fine for saying I don't believe this. I don't believe the TV. So that's really what I like to talk about. I like to talk about, because look at this situation. How many of us, and I gotta be careful, right? The internet make a grown-ass man feel like a little kid because you could get shut down for anything. How many of us did not fall? We did not fall for the cough situation. I was doing Uber Eats the whole flam-flemic, okay? I was outside the whole niggas coughing on everything, man. I was outside every single day delivering food, touching bags, touching hands. You know what I'm saying? I wore gloves for like a week. I wore, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wear my mask. I only wear my mask when I go into the restaurant and grab the food. I didn't care, man. And I never got sick or nothing like that. I know there's people that's getting sick 3 years later, and that shit is weird, but the point I'm trying to make is, how many of us did not fall for it? How many of us did not believe in whatever the fuck the TV was talking about? But fast forward, now we all have to deal. Our lives have been affected, even if we didn't believe in it. Our lives have been affected, and now we can't do certain shit. We can't, even though we didn't fall for it. Now, but the masses did. Now we gotta sit here, and we can't travel. Or when you go into certain places, you know, you gotta have a certain dress code now, right? Come on, man. Let's have a real conversation. So that's what I'm saying, as far as, you know, they'll use an Alex Jones situation, you know, to where now defamation is going to override your First Amendment. Let's have a real conversation. I saw a dude last night at Target, man, and it's just so weird. They got like puppies and kittens on their masks and shit. They just get real fucking like, oh, it's like, what Trump said? China. Like, yo, what? This dude went to the bank to go take some money out. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole fucking ski mask on, and it's normal. And it's normal. You can walk into the bank with a ski mask on now, and it's been normalized. Let's have a real conversation, man. It's crazy. He said they got drones and RoboCops and they got all types of shit. What was that called? Boston Dynamics. See, I glance at stuff and I just leave it alone. You know, I don't even invest my energy too much. The face shields, man. Grocery store looking like wide receivers. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm telling you, man. And they made a killing, man. They made a killing off those face shields, man. I was like, yo. And then the people that double up on the the people that double up on the fucking paranoia, they be wearing the mask. They be wearing the mask under the face shield. I'll be like, oh shit, this motherfucker don't like breathing. Get 6 feet, please. 6 feet. Just swing on. Next time somebody say 6 feet, if you ever say 6 feet, I'm swinging. I'm swinging, man. So I can understand, just finishing this video, man. I can understand why people get upset. I can understand why people get upset. Oh, this guy is scamming veterans. But like I said, my brain is always stuck on the bigger picture. I don't like what they call it, minutia. I don't really care about the small stuff when we can use our energy to address, more important matters. And at the end of the day, these people, if this guy Marfoogle is making content and his channel is monetized and YouTube is paying him, Google is paying him, it is what it is, man. It's, what can you do? Now, a great argument, that L brought up was, you got all of these people that are subscribed to him, donating to him, giving him, their hard-earned money. That could be us, real people that actually give a fuck. Those subscribers could be on our channels supporting us and helping us out, because we're not here scamming them and things of that nature. But it always goes back to when it comes to this content creator game, man, You know, you got to go out there and get it. You got to do whatever it takes to get that audience. You got to, and nowadays you got to learn how to crack that algorithm by any means necessary. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You just got to figure it out. But like I said, you can tell those people, you can give those people all the proof in the world. You can give those people all the proof in the world that their favorite YouTuber is a scammer, and they won't care. They won't care. That's just fucked up, but that's just human nature. You know, this whole reality is a scam, bro. We don't even know our own worth. You know, this whole reality is a scam. All you gotta do, look at how much, right? Look at how much minimum wage is, or look at how much you get paid an hour, right? Now go on Google, go on the internet machine, and just Google how much your organs are worth. You could literally sell one of your organs, and that would cover you for that would be the equivalent of what you make in a year. You see what I'm saying? You could buy you a mini mansion in Florida. You know what I'm saying? If you just sell your spleen or some shit, or your heart real quick. Let me just. So this whole thing is a scam, man. People don't even realize how much you're physically worth and how valuable you are as a human being. You know, we just go along with this role playing ass society, man. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, you know, people don't want the truth, man. It just really, if we having a real conversation, even people in the truth community, it's limited when it comes to the truth that they'll accept. The majority of people on this planet just want to live in a comfortable paradigm.
And the reason why people, all of us, want to live in a comfortable paradigm is because we come from paradise. We come from heaven. We were born there first. Just go read the book of Job.
The majority of people on this planet just want to live in a comfortable paradigm. You know, the scammer gonna do what the scammer want to do.
Okay, now we're going to hear what Iggy has to say.
All the information I get is from their people. Like everything that I have, I guess he got on as soon as I ended, which proves that he watches me. So he thinks like all my people go to his stream, which they really don't though. A couple of them do. A couple of people do, because a couple people that tell me stuff are from my stream and they do watch him, but the majority of like the screenshots and like all the evidence or anything, or even some of the GIFs I put in videos, are from people, like they're from people inside his stream that play cool with him. And it's the best, because they're really dumb if they think I watch either one of them. I'm not subscribed to either one of them. I don't get notifications for these dudes. Like, I have no idea when they're on. I just get emails and stuff, you know? So dude was on last night, right? How dumb Marfoogle is to think that this is gonna work. I said from the beginning, guys, Snafu were paid plants to distract me from making videos about Marf. Marf thinks if I beef and I won't make videos exposing Marf. Do you see his angle? He thinks people are dumb. He thinks he's smarter than everyone, but he's not. Literally everything that Marfoogle knows is what Dex tells him.
So this is what you know, this is how they attack. They will get other channels to go and attack you so that you spend time attacking the other channels so that you stay away from Adam. And I'm not doing that at all. I'm not giving other channels any credence on my channel. I'm not acknowledging them. As a matter of fact, I'm stopping any comments about other channels on my channel, because this is not about them. And the one thing that they don't understand is that I don't care if you made a fake profile. I don't care how many fake profiles you have. If you come in attacking me on any stretch of the imagination, be it small or big, It is Adam. I do not distinguish you from him. It is him. So before you start with the, well, you said your father told you this. He speaks in many ways, and you're pretty ignorant, to not be able to decipher what's really going on here. And it just shows me what level of spirituality somebody is in, or not in at all, where they don't follow our Father. Okay, our Father, that's who he is. So mock him all you want, but you're gonna be sorry you did. So when I say that the Father showed me this or showed me that, it's an overall thing. It's to show me that this is all coming from Adam, from Adam's party, from Adam, Dex, and the Beast. This is where it all stems from. Doesn't matter who make what account. Doesn't matter. None of that matters. You're thinking carnal because that's what you are. You're carnal. You're not thinking spiritual. You're not thinking, you know, the way a spiritual person would think. He doesn't put anything in a box, but he shows you a larger, more truthful image of it. So I just wanted to get that straight right now.
You see how many callers call in, and Marf don't know nothing. He's not a truther. He knows nothing about nothing. Dude is clueless. Dude is a clueless bird brain putz. That's Marfoogle. So Dex probably getting an idea like, yo, look, we'll plant these guys and they'll go in there.
Back at you. I'm at home now, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry, I had it cut off right there. Basically, from what I remember, all I was saying is that Marf don't do anything. Marfoogle doesn't do anything. He has an AI generated thing that puts all his news together, so he doesn't put any work or effort into his videos or streams because it's Dex and AI. So with that said, I've realized ever since Dex got involved, Marf also doesn't have his own ideas no more. So he either steals people's ideas, like in the past, I proved it in my old videos, he actually stole my ideas from watching me talk shit on him, and he stole ideas that I mentioned in my stream, like such a cornball, but who cares?
So this is what he's talking about way before Shauna, the last video I did about the different t-shirt scandal. This is what this is where he would get his information from. And this is just a text from Adam to Heather Cass. And so it says, and the person who sent the money tried for 2 weeks to get an address from Adam, but he wouldn't talk to her. And it wasn't just me, there was others doing work. Adam was telling me I needed to write him bullet points list and send him new stories so he would have something to do. He asked me about ways to organize it, and I gave him ways to organize the show, but he never replied to any of it. He would tell me I needed to post more stories on Facebook page under Marfoogle because we were losing people. I did do quite a bit. I'm not saying I did all or that I was the genius behind everything, but there were others as well, like Laura, who got the URL for him and tried to get him business advice, and even was willing to hook him up with a lawyer so he could do this legally. Well, I thought he had lawyers. And about the t-shirt thing too, I find was funny. I actually made 2 Marfoogle t-shirts with the Marfoogle mobile on, I think it says side. I paid for those. I had them shipped to my house, and then I paid for shipping to him, and I never got reimbursed for those. He never even offered reimbursement for the price I paid for the t-shirts. So Adam has never gotten his own stories. It was other people getting him the stories and him hounding them for him, and he wasn't paying them. And then Dex came in.
Anyway, Dex is the one that was probably like, yo, guy, look, Marf, if we can get Snafu to make videos about Matt and Iggy's so hot-headed, he's going to go after him. But you see, Marf, no, I'm not. I don't know what to tell you, man. I got this tape, man. And I'm telling you, dude, Guys, I got it, man. I got the tape. I got it all on here. I'm going to slip this into the computer, and we're going to watch what's going to expose the cult of Marfoogle. And with this tape, this here tape, the tape in my hand, the tape that I keep showing you, talking about it, but not really showing you it's on it, this tape, that's one here. Well, I'm actually going to show this tape to you guys, and I'm going to show you on this tape, Marfoogle News lie. I'm going to show you what a liar he is, and I'm going to show you how he lies. Okay, I have a full proof right here on this tape, this thing right here. When I slip this into the computer and show you guys, you're going to see that he lied straight to your face on a live stream. And then he caught himself and he took it off and he switched the subject, and I got it right here, guys. So I'm going to show you that. We'll get back to this in a second, but I just want you to know, I want you to see it.
So you've already noticed that the audio is not matching up with the movement. So it does that through a lot of the videos. It's just the way it came out when I downloaded it. So just gonna have to deal with that. Sorry. but also in this video, some things were asked of me in a different video, and some things were said, and so I'm answering some of those questions in here, and I hope the answers do suffice. That's just the best that I can do, I guess. But I will do another video regarding the biblical things that that were talked about, and I'll actually further respond to those in depth, because yeah, you know, when I know a lot of people are Bible only, and I get that, but I'm not. I read the books they took out. That's why the Father said, "Don't add or take away," so we'd be smart enough to know that it's okay to go read those. That's what I believe anyway. And in reading those, I've found out a lot of things that are actually true, and a lot of things that make everything else make sense. So that will be in another video, the biblical stuff. But I answer some things in here that were quite disturbing and hurtful, but it is what it is. You know, I know I'm going to get attacked. I know how Adam and his crew work. Even people that say that they don't have anything to do with him, or, you know, try to get out of it, they still revert right back into the same old attack modes. And I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to send the message out, what his channel is and what they do to people, so that nobody else gets hurt. So, all right, enjoy the rest of the video.
But yeah, like, but he proves himself as a liar, a chump, and a fraud. So, I mean, I don't got to do it. But I told the couple of people I know that go over there, I told them, I said, look, guys, this is a made distraction. It's a plant to distract us from Marfoogle. I said, let's focus on Marfoogle. Let's expose his lies and his scam.
The hell uses CDs anymore anyway?
A 3, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Marie. I kept this one as well. This is
collective et effectivement violente et qui s'est passée très vite.
Je vous coupe.
Très vite.
Je vous coupe. On va rejoindre Charline Hurel sur place. Charline, nouvelle tension en ce moment même à Strasbourg.
Alors vous l'avez vu certainement sur ces images de Léo-Millancourt, eh bien de nombreuses grenades lacrymogènes qui ont été lancées par les forces de l'ordre, puisque les forces de l'ordre étaient sur un barrage. Je pense que j'ai été coupée.
Skull HD06 and
Got him, dickhead. Now, just in case you missed what I'm looking at, let's run that back one more time.
Effectivement violente et qui s'est passée très vite.
Je vous coupe. On va rejoindre Charline Hurel Sur place, Charline, nouvelle tension en ce moment même à Strasbourg.
Alors vous l'avez vu certainement sur ces images de Léo Millancourt, eh bien des nombreuses grenades lacrymogènes qui sont été lancées par les forces de l'ordre, puisque les forces de
Yeah, guys, in case you didn't guess it, it's not in Venezuela. It's in France. He lied. Fake news. Well, here you go, guys. Strasbourg, how do they say it?
Strasbourg.
There you go. Marfoogle's a liar. Fake news. Liar. So I just proved to you that he's a liar. He pushes fake news like Operation Hot Musket. You know, we already proved that. Shauna proved that. But I just proved to you again that he lied straight to your faces. Said that that was Venezuela and it was Yellow Vest France. Like, I can't believe he even said something, such a blatant, obvious lie. Such a creep scumbag shit. That should just prove to people what type of dude he is. But I know you people in his cult are gonna, I'm not even focused on you guys. I'm focused on the people that think they need to understand that what they're watching is no better than mainstream media. It's actually worse. And it's dangerous. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to help people out. But guys, that was nothing. Now what I'm about to show you is the dangers of the cult of Marfoogle that you're in, okay? I'm about to show you guys how he tried to hack a lady's phone, okay? And let me just point out real quick that this girl was in his Discord, okay? She was in the military Discord, alright? Also, Discord and military Discord. Now, she became like suspicious of Marfoogle. She could tell he was lying. She just was picking up on things. So all she did was question him, and he didn't like that, okay? But he didn't kick her out of Discord. She questioned him, and then he didn't like it. He let it slide. She remained in Discord. Next thing you know, she got an alert that her phone was attempted hack was on her phone. Like, somebody, Google alerted her that somebody's trying to hack your phone right now. And she tracked the IP address, and it literally went right 20-mile radius circle right around Marfoogle's street. Literally right the IP address bounced right to his area. Okay, and you know how he gave two addresses that he moved and stuff? Well, both addresses are in a circle. Now, even though Marfoogle has doxed me many times, as well as people in my family, they put my full name and my address out there, I'm not going to do that to him, but I will prove to you easily right now that you can tell right around Marfoogle's house, someone tried to hack the lady that was in his Discord that questioned him about being fake and a fraud and all the fake news. All of a sudden, her phone gets hacked, and it just so happens the IP address is literally right around Marfoogle's house. That's where the tower came from. Proves a lot to me. A suspicious app was blocked from accessing your account. Google prevented someone from signing in your account using a non-Google app. If this wasn't you, they know your password, and you should change it immediately. And as you guys can see, the near North Creek, Washington, USA, IP address 241619330. Okay? Now, right here at the top of the screen, you see IP address 241619330. Bothell, City of Washington, 98012 is the zip code, and this is where the IP address is located on the map. This is the radius it gave us, and that little red house is not his house or anything like that, so no one get happy or goofy. This is just the state of Washington, and this is the location that the IP address came from, a tower. Now, as you can see, Marfoogle News business name, and I just want to show you is right there, state of Washington and a 980 zip code. Get it high as I could, but alright guys,
Yeah, as you can see, man, you seen what's on my tape, man. This dude held a CD last night, and I didn't even know until today, but he wouldn't play it, man. Like, he's such a bullshitter, man. And now, Marfoogle's, Adam Jones, so, Marf's doing one of his rituals with his little crack at snafu.
We talk about the bad things, but we do it in a positive mindset, in a positive state of mind, positive mindset, trying to turn a negative into a positive. That's been one of my quotes since day one. Let's turn this negative into a positive. Same thing with the Marfoogle conspiracy. Very, very negative light. Trying to put a positive spin onto it by waking people up to it. Maybe Morph come clean. Maybe Morph will tell the truth. Then we could all move on from there if he would just do that. But you see, he's the least amount important in this video. Most important is you guys who sit here and watch every night, watch every video. You victim that's being harassed by Marfoogle, threatened by his cronies, moms being called, wives getting involved, calling people's works, thinking that's okay, and then always trying to spin it onto me, or Red Pill, or to this chick or this chick or this chick that they've manipulated and done harassed. Always trying to spin it onto one of us. It's always us. It's always us. Because now everything they're doing is because of a news article I showed, right? Clap it up for the actors. Clap it up for the actors. See, but the thing is that I showed that news article after you called Shauna's mom. So maybe you get the picture. Okay, because that video ain't up. That video is private. That entire video is private. Don't care about the money monetization. It's all private. No one can see it right now. And I hope you get the picture. Stop messing with people's families. Stop messing with people's kids. Stop messing with people's families. Stop messing with people's kids. Stop messing with people's families. Stop messing with people's kids.
And I will say again, all of this comes from Adam. All of it. He gets his mods, whether he tells them directly or indirectly, it doesn't matter. It all comes from him. The last two people that have attacked me have mentioned glass houses. They attack religion and they attack your children. And this is their game plan. And this is what Adam has taught them. Whether it comes out of their mouth or they're typing, whatever it is, it comes from Adam. Because he indoctrinated all of us so well. And this is what they're trained to do. This is what they know to do. So am I mad at them? No, I can forgive them and still love them. I take it straight to Adam. Because this is where they get their game plan. They get it straight from him. Adam does not care who he hurts. He doesn't care about anybody's families. He doesn't care about veterans. And he certainly doesn't care about your children. I am exposing him for what he is, him, Dex, and Lex. This is not attacks on other mods. When I did my video speaking to another mod, it was heartfelt. And I was sorry that it was hurting her. But I'm going to put the truth out there. And if I need the video to do it, I said I was going to use it. There are so many things that are copyrighted on YouTube, and you can't stop people. But out of respect, I will use it as little as possible. But when the need occurs, I'm going to use it because some of it is detrimental to people waking up. And I'm sorry that person can't understand that. I'm truly sorry. But all this goes back to Adam, you guys. So when you wonder why I'm not hateful or angry at these people, it's because I was part of it. I was a big part of all of it. The attacks. And I know what they do. So keep that in mind when they talk about glass houses, and they attack your religion, and they attack the children. And there are other things. Well, I'm sure we're going to hear more. So as things go along, I will point them out and I will show proof. So I will share this with you briefly and as little as possible, because my son does watch some videos, and in case he finds this one, well, we were more than halfway through the process when my husband died. I haven't decided to continue the process because we carry the same last name. Doesn't matter. He is our child legally, if you know what I'm getting at. All we had left to do was medical and a final visit. That was it. But he died. I can't help that he died. The original hurt him. He was in the hospital. It was bad. He had to have major surgery. Now this, nobody knows about this part. But the dirty little secret, my child is not your dirty little secret to tell. And he loves you. And if he sees your video, I'm going to have to tell him sooner. We agreed at the age of 12. So you may just have forced my hand to do it sooner than I was prepared. But how anyone can use somebody's children as a pawn to attack them, when all I said was I will use any means possible to expose the truth, that shows you just how awful we were to Shauna. So you do whatever you feel you need to do, because the only one you will hurt is him, because he doesn't know anything.
Stop messing with people's kids, their wives, old ladies. Whoa. Before I get all worked up, let's just hold that off, alright? Like I say, most important is you guys, the subscribers, people that I call family, people that I call friends now, okay? Good group of people that have came together in a bad, negative situation. I mean, when we look at it for real, this is all negative stuff. We're talking about the truth, exposing liars and frauds for centuries that they did to what they did to our country. You know what I mean? We're trying to wake people up. We're trying to cause an uprising in a positive manner, in a peaceful manner. But we're trying to stand up. I guess you can call it activism if you want, but we're trying to stand up to what's right, to what the truth is. Sometimes it falls into our own community because there's fakers out there. There's actors, there's pretenders, there's politically paid people that are paid to get in our ways. Okay, they're shadow banned in a way, censorship in a way. You know what I mean? It's like playing a football game with referees rigging the game for the censorship and Google and the fake people. It's rigged for the fake people to win. It's rigged for censorship, big tech to win, no doubt. In this game, this community truth game, the referees in this game, it is rigged for people that put out fear porn and fake news like Marfoogle. It's rigged for them to win. Okay, because they are part of the problem. They are helping their distractions, fake news. You get what I'm saying? It's helping their agenda. That's why they're getting pushed, okay? Now let's back up to the beginning real quick, alright? Now, in the beginning, we'll say 8 months, roughly 8 months ago, okay? I came forward with a little bit of information, just the tip of the surface about Marfoogle, just the tip of the surface. Now, I presented this information in a different manner, cocky manner, arrogant manner. People didn't understand me. People didn't know how to take me. People thought I was just some asshole trying to gain subs off Marfoogle's name, you know. Slowly but surely, I knew the truth would come out, and I knew I would prove myself, because that wasn't what I was doing. So if that wasn't my intentions, eventually my intentions would prevail to show the people that that's not what I was about, that's not what I was doing. Not to mention, 80% of them people I don't want to be involved with. 80% of his subscribers, I don't care how many he got, 80% of them, I do not want no involvement with. I don't want to be associated with people like that, okay? But there's still a lot of good people over there, okay? That 20% is a lot of good people. That's a lot of people that are manipulated and very confused about this dude because of the way he comes on and acts and makes it all show. You know what I mean? A show, like a literal show, scripted out show. Not to mention the AI he has putting his videos together. He's not even doing nothing, you know what I mean? All he's doing is collecting money, okay? Dex brought the AI stuff to him, okay? The AI computer generated stuff that's putting everything together. All that news and stuff you see at the end of the evenings, yeah, that's all AI generated. Now, let's go to the aftermath of the first round. All I did was come on and I said, hey, Marfoogle, I heard an audio of you saying you wasn't a prepper to another YouTuber and basically admitting how he's a fraud. So I said, listen, man, come forward right now, show the people all your prepping stuff. Just flash your camera on a couple things you prep with. If you do that, I'll leave you alone. I'm not gonna make another video about it, okay? He bounces back with trying to ignore me. Then eventually calls into my live stream. He calls into my show, okay? Why are you doing this to me? He plays victim. People are threatening my life and my kids and my this, that, and the third. Mind you, at this time, Shauna was still with Mark, okay? So at that time, Shauna was against me, okay? So Shauna knows this. Shauna can vouch for this. At that time, he's crying on the phone on live stream, trying to make me seem like some thug that went after his kids, which I would never ever do in my life. I would never do that. Listen, I don't care if I hated Marv, and no matter what he done, he could hurt one of my family members, and I would never ever hurt his children or his wife. I would never ever involve them, ever. So when someone puts that on me, I get a little mad, okay? I get a little emotionally invested. Like I was saying, got emotionally invested. Now, back then, he had called and played victim on the phone. Okay, sure enough, as soon as he hangs up, Unirock calls in. Shout out to Unirock. Unirock over there at Unirock TV, Unirock 1, Unirock 2. Okay, go check him out. But he calls in next and goes, listen, man, bro, do not bite on nothing Morph just said. I exposed him 3 months ago. He did the same thing to me. I exposed him for taking money from Dustin Nemo's Q channel, and Morph denied the whole thing. I said, yeah, right. He's playing victim. He's doing the same thing. Mind you, to this day, he does the same thing. Every time he gets exposed, he plays victim. Has anyone not seen a pattern there? Months of this? What's my pattern? Exposing the dude and showing facts. That's my pattern. What's his pattern? Denying everything, spinning it, putting a story on it, and then making himself the victim. So, you know what I mean? More Fugle fam, Noodle fam, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Now, next, okay, Unirock, I have a lady Kim call in. She blows the whole lid off his shit. Exposed him for another female he manipulated, this, that, and a third. And then boom, I go to jail in Chicago. I come out. I might have said something a couple times about him, like, you know what I mean, we don't mess with dude over here. I don't recommend him. That dude is misleading people. He put out, I already knew about Operation Hot Musket being fake at that time, so I'm telling people that. But I'm not literally making videos and being emotionally invested like I was. I'm not like impassioned to like, yo, we have to wake people up to him. I'm kind of just like focusing on my channel and what I got to do in life, right? So then Shauna comes forward. Shauna tells me that back then I blamed him for involving his own kids. He made a fake report that involved his children and made it look like it was somebody else. He didn't make it look like it was me. He just blamed it on me. He just made it look like somebody was doing it, sending messages to his phone. Meanwhile, it was him doing it to himself the whole time. Sending pictures of his kids and everything. Involving his own kid, bro. Like, literally showing pictures of his own kid. Shauna finally tells me, all these months later, yeah, he faked that. He faked that on you. He made you look like you were doing it, and he was the one making that about himself, about involving his kid, okay? Threats on his kid's preschool. He made it up and said it was me. So this should go to show you guys what type of dude you're dealing with right there. But that isn't nothing. Now we got data mining, data collecting, we got Dex involved, we got AI generated computers making news for every night for you to just hear mainstream news. AI generated, involved, which, come on, guys, if you're a truther, man, I get it that's cool, it helps you because you're being lazy, but come on, man, you're a truther, like, come on, man, you have to really be doing this, you have to be for real about this. You make all of us look bad when you're a fake truther, you make all of us look bad, alright? Not to mention, this dude, just like, come on, man, it's gone too far. The girl that helped him blow up, he falls out with. Of course, you already knew she was going to be, it was her fault. You already knew she was going to have done all these things. You knew that was coming out. And honestly, if Shauna did, I don't care. I forgive her. I forgive her, period. She came forward, now she's ready to do the right thing, so I forgive her, okay? The thing is Marf ain't doing the right thing yet, okay? He's still doing the wrong thing. He's still scamming all of you out of your money, all right? So, and the only reason I bring the money up is because that's all it's about for him. That's all it's about. We don't people get. It's not about making money. It's when it's only about money is when it's a problem. It's not about making money on YouTube. That's fine. You got a family feed. It's about when you do this only for the money, not for the truth, not because you love and care about your subscribers, not because you look at them as people. No, you don't. You look at them as a paycheck. You don't look at them as people. Alright? Now, I'm not going to make this too long. So this is what I really want to get to. Okay? This right now. Alright? Now, it went from that to that to that to that to this right here, right now. Now, this is the part that makes me disgusted. And let me just say, every single YouTuber that doesn't speak on this, now, if you don't do it right away, I understand. It's taken me 2 days to speak on it. So I get it. If you're not doing it right away, I get it. But every YouTuber that sees this and knows what Marfoogle has done and doesn't make a video about this to spread this out to everyone, you need to spread this as far as possible. And if you're a YouTuber and you don't, because you don't want to get involved, that means you don't want to defend the truth, okay? You gotta say, I'm not just defending myself, I'm defending the truth, okay? These people have involved people's wives, people's kids, calling people's work and getting them piss tested, and people's mothers. Okay, so let me get this straight. Wives, children, calling works, and people's mother. They actually recorded it on live stream, screaming at an old lady on the phone. Are you kidding me? So Marfoogle, now remember, I don't care what anyone says over at that Noodle Fam. The common denominator is Marfoogle News Network. It's not Shauna. It's Marfoogle News Network. All you need to understand, this didn't start with Shauna. This started with me, okay? 8 months ago, when Shauna was still with Marf. Shauna's not the common denominator here, everyone. Sorry to break it to you, but Marfoogle TV is the common denominator. That is who all this revolves around. Okay, so listen, people's kids getting involved and wives getting involved goes back to Marfoogle News TV network. Calling people's work, saying they get high, getting them drug tested, calling people's family, and then airing it on a live stream, cussing out somebody's mother, goes back to Marfoogle News Network. Do you understand that these dudes claim Marfoogle News? They admit that they're doing this to stick up for him. They had openly admitted, they will not deny that they admit what they do is because they're defending Marf, and they call every female bitches and hoes. You Noodle Fam females gotta be ashamed of yourself to sit in a group chat with two men calling all these girls bitches and hoes. I'm from the streets. I'm from the streets, and I have never, ever referred to women like that. You refer to girls, every girl that is against Marf as a bitch and a hoe, That goes to show that you hate women. So all you women over there, you guys got to be ashamed of yourselves, for real, man. But listen, this is your chance to do the right thing. You need to call all them out on it. You need to start questioning everything, and you need to get away from that cult, man. It's a cult personality, it's a cult family, and that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, everyone. That's what it is, man. I know the truth hurts, but you better believe that his lies are going to get people killed. Do you understand what he's doing? Every YouTuber that ain't doing nothing, do you understand that he's putting people's families at risk here? Do you get that? Do you understand people's kids are in danger? Do you understand someone's mother is in danger?
Blood stains that never fade, grace that never gets old, mercy that's new each day, rest for our weary souls. Your blood was red, my heart was black. You made it white, you made it live. Your blood was red, my heart was black. You made it white, you made it live. Hey, hey.
Faithful like the seasons change, you are making me new. The old has died away, and now I am alive in you. Hey, your blood was red, my heart was black. You made it white, you made it live. Yes. Your blood was red, my heart was black. You made it white, you made it live. Your blood was red, my heart was black. You made it white, you made it live. Who else but you could love me like you do? Who else but you could go this far? Who else but you could raise me from the deep to victory? Who else but you? Your blood was red, my heart was black. You made it white, you made it live. Yeah. Your blood was red, my heart was black.